What's up, YouTube? It is your boy Killer Kelby, killing it. Welcome back to the Killer Squad. We got Captain America 4 official update, Marvel Studios Disney Plus. Okay, let's get into it.
The Winter Soldier, as it was renamed in the very last title card at the end of the episode, showed Sam Wilson in all his glory, the stars and stripes, and put on a display some of his brand new power set. Well, the head writer, Malcolm Spellman, on that series and now hard at work on the script for Captain America 4, in his most recent interview brought that exact thing up. His perceived lack of powers, the decline in taking the super soldier serum, and how that's going to set up the conflict and narrative for the fourth film. We're going to break down his interview in entirety, talk about what he said and how it sets up the character Sam Wilson, Captain America. I'm also going to weigh in with my thoughts, especially from that last episode, how he might already be powerful enough and doesn't need to take that super soldier serum at all. We're going to break down everything Captain America 4 and the new updates coming from the head writer. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button, we're still giving away a PlayStation 5 now at 900,000 subscribers, as well as Disney Plus subscriptions every week while the shows are live, and announcing some brand new prizes very soon with the launch of Loki in just a couple of weeks. If you want to be entered to win, all you have to do, hit the subscribe button, then leave a comment down below.
So if you hear noise in the background,
we'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So in his most recent interview, again, Malcolm Spellman, the head writer on both the Falcon and the Winter Soldier series, and now hard at work on the script for Captain America 4, was asked point blankly about that. And in his response to Everyone Loves a Good Story, this is what he had to say. Quote, "I believe that it's going to be his conflict moving forward, and that's appropriate. In the action genre, what made Die Hard a classic wasn't who Bruce Willis beat, it's what he had to go through to beat them. He's walking through glass with no shoes on, you know what I'm saying? That's what people can identify with. This mother effer is just like me and taking on the bad guys. What better hero than to root for?" Now, in a couple of places this was re-reported, one of which comicbook.com. They went on to point out that there is no official confirmation Malcolm Spellman is working on the Captain America 4 script. It was just widely reported that he was when Hollywood Reporter broke the original story, literally the day that the last episode of the TV series went live. And you would suspect he'd be the one to carry on this storyline, considering what a great job he did with the series. But we have to talk about this. This MFer is just like me and taking on the bad guys. Well, wait just a second. First of all, Sam Wilson, the character, is an Army veteran. And so embodying anybody who's ever volunteered for the military, who's ever served,
and tomorrow I'm doing the death battle reaction tomorrow.
I sincerely thank you, and I would never, ever compare myself to the capability and courage of those who served in the Army. That's number one. Number two, he fought alongside the Avengers against alien forces in Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, and he had far less in the way of quote-unquote tech than he has now. Not only does he have his Falcon wings back, but this time they're made of vibranium, along with all the quote-unquote Stark tech, that's exactly what they called it in the series, that goes with his Falcon suit, and he has a vibranium shield on top of that, well, and not to mention all the training he did at the end of the last episode. Here's kind of my point. Both Black Widow and Hawkeye, they, at least to our best knowledge, don't have the super soldier serum. It hasn't been revealed that they do. Wherever their abilities come from is inherent. And now you have someone like Sam Wilson's character, who's in the best shape he's ever been in, with a vibranium shield on top of all of the tech in his suit. I remarked that in a couple of scenes, he literally looked like a combination between Iron Man and Captain America. I don't know how much more power you would need, quote-unquote, the super soldier serum, and obviously one of the major points of contention of the show was paralleling Sam's narrative in the ways that he felt efficient.
He should get the super soldier serum, because what if he gets shot in the head or something? Like, that's what I'm saying. You need to get the serum.
Of Isaiah Bradley, what the serum meant for the legacy of the Shield and that character. There was so much wrapped into it. We understood his motivation to not take it. But what I'm saying is that I'm not surprised and/or don't really need that explained going forward. We know it now, and I do understand what he's saying about rooting for the underdog. You see someone who's perhaps less powerful. But I've said this a million times here at the channel, in danger of repeating myself. Marvel Studios sort of faced a problem of their own making going forward into Marvel Phase 4 with the problem of power creep. When you start introducing characters like Captain Marvel, it's one thing, but we're about to see the likes of Adam Warlock, Gore the God Butcher, maybe even eventually Galactus. These are some of the most powerful characters that have ever been in the Marvel Universe, who are going to make their way into the MCU. there's only so much a character like Hawkeye, like Falcon, like Daredevil, say Spider-Man, there's only so much characters that are grounded like this can do in narratives like that. So really, they go on to serve a different purpose, tell a different story, show a different side of superheroes. And don't get me wrong, I get for rooting for the underdog, but I don't really consider Sam Wilson at this point an underdog, especially with all his newfound confidence in taking up this role. Yeah, the story should be more grounded and a lot more about the person than say all of the blasting that we're going to see whenever the Fantastic Four face off against Doctor Doom or eventually Galactus. But for me, that's okay. And so going forward into Captain America 4, I'm for whatever they want to give us, but I'm not going to be sitting there wondering, is Sam going to take the serum? I think that they've already weighed in on that and did a great job with that series of explaining why he would never opt for that. Guys, let me know all your thoughts in the comments down below about a couple of things. Number one, would you go for a second season of Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
Yes,
I know they're going to move it to the film series now, but you never know who could...
Of course I want to see a second season. Heck yeah. Of course.
Show up and where, and I'm guessing that by the time we hit Secret Invasion next year on Disney Plus, in the same way that Avengers Endgame was to wrap up all the films and bring all the cast in the same film, that Secret Invasion might do that with all of the characters that are on Disney Plus. We'll get to see them all come together. Maybe sans one or two, like Scarlet Witch, who may not be around anymore by the time that we get to Secret Invasion.
What you mean?
All of that being said, which series are you most hyped for? What are you looking forward to in Marvel Phase 4? You agree with everything I said, and what do you suspect will be the villain in Captain America 4? I'm all ears, and quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. We're still giving away a PlayStation 5. Now at 900,000 subscribers, we're headlong into that. We're also giving away Disney Plus subscriptions every Friday while the shows are live. We'll also announce some brand new prizes when Loki goes live in a couple of weeks. If you want to be entered to win and for any of the future prizes, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button because you need to be a subscriber, then leave a comment down below because it's truly random. The more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be selected and then announced at the end of videos the same way we're doing here. So if you've missed any of those announcements, all you have to do, go back to the channel and just look for the announcement in the title. You can keep up with the content best if you hit that notification bell with all notifications turned on. YouTube has been super weird about that recently, which, you know, it's the way YouTube goes. Sometimes you get notifications, sometimes you don't. If you have all notifications enabled, you should be able to deal with that though. And as always, if you like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. My name is Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places. Instagram and Twitter. I've been a lot more active on Instagram recently. You can find me there at IamFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, wherever you find your original music.
Wait, so he said comment on the video? I'm about to comment on it right now. Hold on. Alright, so he said that I want to get that PlayStation 5. That'd be dope.
You can find me under the name Allfires. I have a couple of singles out with a couple of more singles to go, including the background songs you hear instrumentally during this video. Thanks so much for checking out the channel, guys. I sincerely appreciate it. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.
Alright. I can't wait for Captain America 4, but hope you enjoy my reaction. Peace.